Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope you're having a blooming lovely day. Now today guys, I'm in the Polytunnel and I have got so many cacti in bloom to show you today. And look at that guys, just a bit of a quick scan. This is the top of my little plant stand here in our Polytunnel, and there is so much blooming beautiful. And I'm going to start off first of all with the Camacereus. Now this is our Camacereus collection on here. They're commonly known as the peanut cactus, the most popular one being Camacereus silvestrii, which is this one here that has lovely beautiful orange flowers. Mine are still in bud at the moment, as you can see here, all in bud, but they're going to be amazing when they flower because they have magnificent flowers. But I do have two of my Camacereus at the moment blooming beautiful. And this one here is a yellow flowering variety. Not quite sure of the exact variety of Camacereus, but it is a blooming beautiful, a lovely, gorgeous yellow flower there. And a lovely bud too, absolutely beautiful. And then the other one next to it here, this is a red, deep red flowering Camacereus. Again, I'm not quite sure. They're not labelled. These were gifted to me as cuttings from my friend Martin, who lives in Dublin, a few years ago now. And I think he did label them at the time, but unfortunately I lost the labels during a house move. A lot of the labels fell out. But it is a lovely red, deep red flowering one there. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's in flower. And as I say, a lot of the other Camacereus and Camolubivias, all in bud, so that's going to be magnificent. And then, yep, I've got this other Camacereus here, which is, now this is a Camacereus, now this is a Camacereus silvestri. It's also a different type of variety to the normal Camacereus silvestri that has the orange flowers. This also has a deep, sort of like a reddy, deep orange colour. A different one again not quite sure, but it's a hybrid again, beautiful there. The flowers aren't fully open on that, they've only just started to open, so that might look better probably in a day or two. But you wait till you see this guys. I have my Raybuchas. Look at that, absolutely blooming beautiful. And this one in flower here, absolutely blooming beautiful. And I have made a separate video, I'm going to, whether that goes on before this one, on these two in a bit more detail on these two Raybuchas, because I think they deserve a video on their own with the two together because they're absolutely beautiful. I have the three here flowering. Again, I made a video on this a few weeks ago. It's been flowering now for about 2 weeks. Absolutely beautiful. This one here is a Sulcro Raybucha species. Not quite sure of the exact type of this one, but it's absolutely beautiful guys. Just look at that. And that is stunning. Loads and loads of beautiful flowers going all the way around. And the Sulcro Raybucha and the Raybuchas are lovely cacti because they're nice and compact. So they're great if you haven't got a lot of space or you have a small windowsill or apartment. They grow pretty small and they're very easy flowering as long as you give them a cool winter rest and don't obviously water them during the winter. They like to have a rest, and then they will flower in the spring and the summer periods. And here again is another one. Now this one is Raybucha. This is Heliosa, Raybucha heliosa, and we have a couple of helioses. We have a Raybucha heliosa sunrise and a Raybucha heliosa albiflora, which is this one. This one has not shown any signs of buds yet. I think it may not flower this year. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Not sure why, but that's the way some of these plants work. But we've got lovely flowers on this one here. Absolutely beautiful. As I say, I did a separate video on the two Raybuchas, and this one here, absolutely beautiful. So that's absolutely what is blooming beautiful today in the Polytunnel. And as I say, we have some of the Echeverias, which I did include in a video the other day, I think it was, because these were all flowering too, and I did include it in that video. So I won't go into too much detail there, but absolutely lovely. And then this is my Epiphyllum Pegasus, been blooming lovely for absolutely weeks now, and obviously the flowers have died off, but it's been in bud, so as soon as one's died off, another one has opened up. Absolutely magnificent. And this is my Epiphyllum German Empress, and she has been blooming lovely now for the past good couple of weeks, packed with buds and blooms. So beautiful guys. Absolutely. I mean, this is lovely to see this in the Polytunnel, and the weather, I have to say, has been really bad here in Ireland, Northern Ireland, and I think the UK in general. It's just been so wet and grey and very cold for this time of year. Weather's getting a bit better now, but it has been pretty bad. But despite the weather, everything has still been coming into flower, and the plants are ticking along quite nicely. I've had to obviously bring a lot of the hanging baskets that are normally outside this time of year in the yard into the polytunnel again, because it's been so wet that they don't like to be kept continually wet. They do like to dry out in between waterings, even epiphytes. And here I have my Perodia Rubra Orange Flame. Again, I made a separate video on that. Beautiful flowers there. And there's loads in bud. I mean, look at that, guys. Big juicy buds there on the Echinocereus gentrii. And here my Mammillaria Spinosima and Pico is starting to open its buds there too. Very pretty. And a lot's happening, considering the weather has been very, very bad so far. Sun-wise, we have lots of buds happening, which is great to see. So guys, and yes, and this is my Ripsalidopsis. It's looking a little bit shriveled. It has been well watered, but it's just, I think a lot of energy is going to producing all the flowers, but I'm going to make a better video on that. Lighting's not brilliant at the moment. Sun is actually starting to come out, believe it or not. But I'll make a separate video on that when it opens up a little bit more. And I'm going to repot this because I think it needs a bit of a refresh. But it sort of does shrivel up a little bit when it's flowering, even though it's well watered. I don't know why this particular Ripsalidopsis does, not my other ones. And then it sort of picks up again once it stops flowering. I think a lot of energy is going to the flowers. And here, loads more buds. Look at that, guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It's just a bit of an update on what is happening. That as well, I've made a separate video on my Porophyllum, cacti here, all blooming lovely in the hanging basket. And just to show you this amazing little flower show here. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I want to send you, if you want to know a bit more about how to grow cacti and succulents, do check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com. And I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of flower power from across the Emerald Isle. And until the next video, bye.